Hi there everyone, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. So, it's been a while since I've spoken to you, the viewer, about what I'm doing, what I'm up to. Um, Now, I think the big elephant in the room is that 2025 was a bit of a weird year for me, a bit experimental, very touch and go. My content was sporadic, very different themes and such, so I think it's time we address that. So, I started off 2025, as far as I can remember, by analysing Tobias and the Arcane Merchants, and I think a music video I also made using David Kushner's Darker Side song. Yeah, these were quite successful actually. I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest. I'd started script writing my analysis for the Arcane Merchant right after I finished watching the film. I watched it, I rewatched it, so I was pretty happy with my thoughts on it. It took a while to get a script together. It's one of my longest videos, actually. I think it was about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, give or take. And this received some quite big support, actually. My opinions weren't to everyone's liking, but this is just strictly my opinion. This is the internet. Not everyone's going to agree with each other, and that's just life. So, yeah, I was quite impressed by the success of those videos. But after that, I didn't really have much of an idea of what I wanted to do. I always wanted to do more audio stories, though, like The Signalman, which I made in the autumn of 2024, which to date is my most successful video. But throughout 2025, I really struggled to find stories. I'm just not sure on what to do. I feel like everything's been done. So to come up with a story that is both original, entertaining, it's quite difficult, actually. Very surprising. But I still want to give it a crack at some point in the future to see if I can replicate the sort of success that video got. Because when I made that video, my channel was really struggling. I wasn't sure if I was even going to carry on with my own channel or if I was just going to become a freelance voice actor within the fandom. So, luckily, that video did do as well as it did. 2025 was also the year I hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, which is a milestone I've been working towards for a while, and I hope to build on that in the future. What else did we have in 2025? Well, covers. These were interesting. I'm not the best singer on earth, I make that no secret, but I felt like I could upload these covers and improve from them one by one, and I feel like I did, but I don't know. They weren't as successful as I was hoping either, so I don't think I'm really going to carry on with these in the future. We also had Soda Austerity in 2025. I released a pilot, well, a sort of pilot, a teaser here and there, and episode 1. Now, this was a bit of a flop, in my opinion. I wrote episode 1, got the cast together, got it out. It received very mediocre reception. Whether this is just how the algorithm was at the time or whether people just generally weren't interested, I don't know. But the series just didn't seem to capture people's interest, and so I lost a lot of motivation on script writing episode 2. It's about half written. I don't know if I'll ever come back to it. So that was really 2025. That was basically all I uploaded that year. Apart from, I believe it was the end of 2025, possibly start of 2026, I released a redub. And this brings us into 2026 as a year for my channel. I redubbed the scene of You're in My Life from Tobias and the Arcane Merchant, providing all of the voices within it. This is because Tynes Sensor V released dubbing tracks and voice tracks to Arcane Merchant for the people to use when the film turned a year old. So, I saw this as an opportunity to get back into voice acting, back into the swing of things, relearning some characters and how they are, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was really satisfied with my performances in that. I go back and watch it every now and then. The only thing I will say, and I intend to improve on this very, very soon, is the microphone quality. Doing Tobias' very growly, screamy, angry voice proved to me my microphone I currently use is not up to scratch. This was like £15 off of Amazon. It's not brilliant, but I'm looking into buying a Rode microphone in the future. Only issue I'm finding is that I'm unsure I have the correct port to plug this into my PC, so a lot of adaptation is going to be required. But Either way, I am very excited to finally upgrade some of my equipment so I can bring better content to you all. And voice acting, I feel like it's what has always done the best for me, whether it's my audio stories or in other people's work. I've always enjoyed it. So I am going to be continuing with that, rest assured. I have a few projects in 2026 lined up that I'm helping other people with as an actor and such, and as a scriptwriter too, which is quite exciting. So that will be a big focus for me. Additionally, I am very pleased to announce I have something very, very special in the works, and rather than waffle about it, I'm going to roll the trailer.